Many times during our shows, the Pleasure Mare class is one of the largest classes that we have. I don't know if that's the case today, but generally speaking, that's what goes on. Again, the key issue in pleasure is that we see naturalness of gait. The corto at 20, largo at 20, flat walk at 20%. Manners, attitude, way of going is 25%. At all times, these horses should have smooth up and down transitions, and they should be executing the paso fino gait at all times. Smoothness is a key issue in all the divisions, but especially at pleasure, unrestrained movement forward, and a definition between the different gaits is key.
Gate is now closed. Distinguished judges, this is your class. Exhibitors, you're being judged at the corto. Paso corto, por favor.
The pleasure division is the more relaxed division of the three, performance, classic, fino, and pleasure. However, these are still show horses.
Largo, please. Paso largo.
As we move up to the transition to the Paso Largo, you can see that these mares are moving out at a more ground covering speed. Again, maintaining the gait and smoothness is a key issue here. Undue restraint is penalized.
Walk, please. Flat walk, please. Reverse and continue at the walk.
The pleasure flat walk should be unhurried, unrestrained, and still and evenly spaced. 4-beat lateral gait.
Paso corto, por favor. Corto, please. Paso largo, por favor. Largo, please.
Once again, as these horses, actually these mares make their up transition to the Paso Largo, again, we're looking for consistency of gait. Although we want a change of speed, a noticeable change of speed, this is not a horse race. We're not out here trying to outrun somebody else. This is to show our horse individually to their best ability.
Walk, please. Flat walk, please. Reverse and continue at the walk. Paso corto, por favor. ¿Cuál es el número? Beginning with 546, sounding board in both directions, and then line up, please. 546.
Well, again, for those of you that are viewing at home and trying to judge and score, because you're going to be voting on Paso Horse TV, if you're having difficulty putting these placements together, I can certainly understand why. This is a very top quality class, and they are very close, top to bottom, in my humble opinion. So if you're sitting at home watching, we'll see what happens here. All these professional riders have done a great job of preparing these mares. They put them out there where the judges could see them. They maintain the consistency of the gaits between the Corto de Largo. They were all, based on what I could see, at the natural flat walk, unrestrained and unhurried. So if you're having a little difficulty, it's okay. Sit back, relax, and let's see how this transpires. Who knows? There might even be a work-off.
And ladies and gentlemen, taking this opportunity to thank and recognize our in-kind sponsors here at the Spectrum International 2019. We have the Bessie Lou Collection, Paso Horse TV, Leon Medical Centers, Sunset Feed, Criadero de la Reina. Also, some of our in-kind sponsors, Public Supermarkets, Criadero Puerta del Sol, Hacienda El Pórtico, and Papi Wines. And we thank you.
Even with the overall quality of this class, I have all the confidence in the world in these 5 judges that they, in fact, can handle this with no problem. Again, the knowledge and the overall veteran years of judging in this arena is unbelievable. These gentlemen and ladies here have done a great job throughout the years judging not only our national show, but the World Cup, and they've judged in many countries around the world. They are to be applauded. It is an honor to be selected to judge at the Spectrum here in Miami, Florida. Once again, the 5-judge system is in play here. And once these placements are sent via iPad into the tabulation department, a high placement and a low placement are discarded. At that time, the medium placements take over, and we eventually, via the program, arrive at our placements via those scores.
And ladies and gentlemen, taking this opportunity to thank and recognize our sponsors here at the Spectrum International. On the silver level, we have Criadero La Catedral. I want to thank and recognize John and Bibi Ocasio, Humberto and Eva Lopez, Humberto Reyes and Eva Lopez Reyes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the official results to class number 247, the Pleasure 7-year-old mares. The honorable mention is awarded to 486 Dulce Macarena de la Oca. John Ocasio from Ocala, Florida, the owner, presented by Josian Rivera. Sixth place, So awarded to 536, Dinastía Dos de la Promesa, Edgar and Ciro Bernal, Miami, Florida, the owner, presented by Edgar Bernal. Fifth place, awarded to 546, Celebridad de JNY, Alberto and Desiree Castro, St. Cloud, Florida, the owner, presented by Nick Corso. The fourth place is awarded to 413, Gala de Dalí, Carolina Padilla, Miami, Florida, the owner, presented by Espiri Garay. Third place, awarded to 485, Tempestad de la Oca, John Ocasio, Ocala, Florida, the owner, presented by Pascual Santos. Now, ladies and gentlemen, second place, awarded to 403, Mariposa de Besilo, Julio Valdez Jr., St. Cloud, Florida, the owner, presented by Luis Davila. Ladies and gentlemen, your first place, blue ribbon, 558, Batelera de Mayo, Mayito Hernandez, Miami, Florida, the owner, presented by Augusto Gutierrez. Congratulations. And our first place in this class is by unanimous decision. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are going to be taking that 30-minute lunch break, 30 minutes. We'll be back at 1 o'clock sharp. Vamos a tomar un receso ahora de almuerzo y regresamos a la 1 en punto.